Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am prepping some more things for my December project. Now, a lot of people prep their stuff in November, and here I am in the middle of December still prepping. But I did prep some things yesterday, which is this awesome glitter glazed plaid paper, and also this embossed sentiment that says "Deck the Halls." So, I have a couple of shifts this week where I am working 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I will have these ready for me to go so I can actually create the page later this week. This should also be Whiny Wednesday, but we're going to do Thirsty Thursday instead. So let's see what I can do. Okay guys, these are wooden kind of gift-y, taggy things. So I got them out of the wrapping paper section and gift bags and bows and all that kind of stuff at Hobby Lobby. And I have these two words, right? You get 4 in one package, so 2 Marys and 2 Joys, which would look great on a gift package. I thought I might throw them on a Christmas tree. There's all kinds of things you can do with these bad boys, but ultimately I am going to use them in my album, right? Like that is the plan. So since they are wood veneer, I want to get them a little bit more smooth than what they are. So wood has a grainy texture to it, and I am going to go ahead and emboss this one that says Joy with Rose Gold. Now, not a traditional Christmas color, so this one probably is not going to make it into the December project. It'll probably be a standalone page in my regular 12 by 12 album, because you guys know I kind of swing towards the traditional in my December project. Regular albums, we can do whatever we want. So I am going to emboss this a couple times to get it a little bit more smooth because of that wood texture. Anyway, the reason why I chose to emboss this with rose gold embossing powder is because I have a rose gold tree. Now, it is a tinsel tree, ultra slim tinsel tree that I bought when I worked at Target. And it's a tree that is pre-lit and we've never decorated it. It's just sat on our landing in our stairwell, because our stairwell goes up, there's a little landing, and then you hang a U and you go up the rest of the stairs. So it's not just a straight stairway. Not a lot of space on the landing, but a little tree can fit up there. And this year I bought rose gold ornaments to decorate it. Oh my heavens, you have no idea how much I love the Christmas tree. So much more. I even bought a rose gold topper. So it is rose gold all over the place. So I figure this Joy piece will go great with that Christmas tree. And plus I can, pink the crap out of it on the layout. And it won't make me twitch because I'm putting gobs of pink in my December project. So again, I am embossing this a lot, you guys, and that is because of the wood grain texture. Now, this embossing powder is from Brutus Monroe, and I have had the best success with Brutus Monroe embossing powders. They're kind of maniac proof. So if you really struggle with embossing powders, Brutus Monroe might be the way to go. If you're looking for a good brand of embossing powder to start with, definitely Brutus Monroe. I will say that I have the embossing powder that I tried first with Brutus Monroe was the icicle embossing powder. That's the clear embossing powder. Because I really enjoyed, for a while, I was embossing the heck out of every die cut I owned to make it shiny. And I was using the stuff from Michaels. I was using the Wow embossing powder. I tried other brands, and then I tried Brutus Monroe. It gave me the best success, and now I am a Brutus Monroe super fan of their embossing powder. I think I was slowly going through my embossing powders and switching them out for Brutus Monroe embossing powders. And I think they're the only ones I own now. So yeah. Now I have moved on to the word Mary. Now I was thinking that I was just going to put some clear embossing powder on this. That's that icicle embossing powder we were just talking about. And it would just give me kind of a shiny wood surface. Well, I just tried it on the edge, and it wasn't really calling out to me. Like I wasn't getting the effect that I wanted. I wanted something a little bit more than what what the clear embossing powder was giving me. Not that it didn't give me a smooth, clear surface, or a smoothish, because we're doing over wood, so we'd have to do it multiple times. But not that it didn't give me a great surface or anything like that, but it just was plain wood with clear over it, which I don't know why I thought I was going to get some different kind of effect when I was doing this, but you know, sometimes your brain doesn't function as well with the follow through. Sometimes you just have an idea and it pings and you're like, oh, that didn't work. So what I decide to do is try alcohol ink over this and see if it will give me a good color, like a kind of a bright merry color. See what I did there? So I have this alcohol ink, and it is called Geranium, and I thought this would be a nice red to try. So I go ahead and I'm using a felt applicator to apply the alcohol ink over the embossed areas of my Mary word. Now there is a little patch on the inside of the M where I did not emboss, and I missed it, and the alcohol ink gets into the wood, and it's just a little bit darker. But the alcohol ink reacts pretty coolly with the embossing powder and the heat. And then ultimately I decide to try my triple thick embossing powder. So this gives it more of a, it's like a thicker, raised, glossy texture. Again, this is clear. So I am going to heat the heck out of this and keep on doing it in little sections so that I don't blow the embossing powder off everywhere with my heat tool like I did with the rose gold. I don't know if I cut that out or not because I was kind of talking and not really paying attention to the video. So me blowing embossing powder all over the place might be in the video, it might not. But there it is, and it gives me a good thick coating on the word Mary. And then now I have my two words. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.